Hey, how you doing? It's Jeremy with Buys Houses. I get so many different questions on closing costs, and it's a common thing. And you know what? Before I got involved in a transaction, I'd like to have a rough idea as well as far as what kind of costs would I get into to close the home. That being said, we must distinguish like the two, what some people lump into closing costs. So let's say I have a house. My closing costs that I'm looking to sell are only going to be the costs associated with the company that closes on the home. So what can those fees be? Those can be title insurance. They can be filing of the documents at the courthouse. They can be transfer taxes. There's many different line items, but only on that, when you go to close, there's a statement. People, it's changed its name, but everyone refers to it as the HUD-1. Only on the HUD-1 should you see your exact closing costs and know that it's really the work that's done by the closing company, and they break it out line by line to allow you to view that, allow you to ask any questions that you might have. The thing that isn't a closing cost that sometimes people think it is a lien on the house, a water bill that wasn't paid, and there's $1,000 owed on that water bill, and so that gets associated and deducted from the closing, so you end up having to pay that as well. Or a contractor maybe years ago wasn't paid and they filed a lien or put a lien on the property. Well, whatever their labor was that they filed on, that has to be paid out of the money that's owed to you. So I'm not including any liens or judgments that might come up in the closing process. I'm just talking the actual closing fees that you'll find on your HUD-1. So what we do is we work with a couple closing companies. We've chosen them out of working with many because they're honest, ethical, and they do a very nice job of keeping the fees to a minimum. That being said, I mean, they make money just like anybody else. You need to have a profit if you're going to keep the lights operating. But we close on all of our deals because both our buyers, and if we get involved where we turn around and sell the property, they take care of all parties. There's no miscellaneous or junk fees, because when you look at a HUD-1, a lot of these closing companies really can add a lot of stuff. I say stuff, but they're really junk fees. No way to skirt around it. But junk fees that they add on to the closing statement that you end up paying out of pocket, and it's just not, they aren't necessary. It's extra profit for the company that's closing the house. So we like to believe that in controlling where it's closed at, we know the people that in charge and the owners of these closing companies, that they aren't looking to gouge anyone, and that all plays into it. Now, as far as your house, what will the closing fees be? We try to give you an assessment like once we talk, but there's so many different variables, it's difficult to cover just in this video alone. There's what is the cost of your house? What is the sale price of your house? Because that's going to factor into the closing costs. Where is it located? What county is it located? All recording fees are different. Also, transfer taxes are different from county to county. Even within, my understanding is within Allegheny County, there's 12 different transfer taxes alone. So it can be very complicated as far as what the fees are that are going to be associated. But we can give you a good ballpark, like when we look at the property. We definitely can give you a rough idea of where it's going to be at. And right, if you're going to work with someone, they should be able to provide you that number. That being said, that's just the intro to closing. We're going to have some other items as well that we add in some other videos, so take a look. All of our information's down below. Contact us, reach out to us, look around on our website, call us. We're happy to help you out. Have a great day.